All that I ever wanted in my life. Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? How are we doing today? All that I ever wanted in my life. Uh-oh. Alright, we got to update chem cell pricing. You got CR7 out of the 80-plus pick. GG, man. You beat the game, then. How we doing? Ooh, cold, boys. The method is working. Let's go, baby. Way too easy. All right, what are they at? We were winning them for 500 before. Where are they at right now? 600? Quick snipes? Alright, we'll try 650. How about 650? Insta still. Dang, there's a lot of snipes right now. Alright, 700. Okay, so after content, they raise a bit. So we're going to keep doing that daily. Picking them up earlier in the day. And flipping later in the day. Bunch of easy money. How about 750? Dude, these are all snipes. Alright, 800. 850. 900. Dang, man, okay. So we could start listing, theoretically, most ones we have in the club. We could start putting out for like 1.1, 1.2 maybe. That's insane, man. Let's take a look at that real quick. Alright, dudes, so we have a bunch we've been selling for 900 today. We were picking up these earlier today for 500 and 550. Already flipping for 900 plus. We put a ton more in our club, so we're currently up to over 3,500. I'm going to start listing these now for... I was going to do 1,100. Let's do 1,200 and see how that goes. We'll list like 50 up. Alright, so let's clear all these. We'll take a screenshot of that. Beautiful. Dude, this is working like a charm, man. All that I ever wanted in my life. Alright, so we'll pop those up. Get some good flips. Oops. So we're essentially doubling our coins. A little more than double. In the span of a few hours. Love to see it. Good evening, Reed. A EU-friendly stream due to daylight savings. Big W. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's the... You guys have it in a week, right? So it's a week of early streams. Well, technically, like, maybe 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. Maybe Saturday. 4. It's the last weekend of March. Wait. It's a full month? No shot. Is it actually? Almost yes. Dang. That seems longer than usual. I always thought it was like a week. When did that change? But yeah, we should be live for at least 2 hours today, boys. We got a bunch of packs to rip, bunch of coins to make, bunch of investments to flip, bunch of investments to put back in our club, bunch of special cards. Going crazy. The 29th, so we got 20 days. Dang. Dude, Sunderland's academy just thwarped Leeds 5-2. That's crazy, but yeah, we'll take advantage of that. So I guess in the meantime, if you guys are used to me streaming, 4 hours after new content? I guess for now, it's technically, 3 hours before new content? I don't know when new content's going to change. If it's going to change to a different time eventually, but as of right now, that's the way I had to look at it. Is this a Port Vale band stream? Nah, man. I mean, if you're going to lose to a team like Port Vale, I feel like just makes the cup that much more interesting. Focus on league. Sunderland will hopefully be in a good spot to push mid-table. If we beat Brighton on Saturday, I think we go to 8th. Dude, I'm not doing predictions anymore, boys. You guys screwed me. I got 4 of 5 right the other day last week. And then I went, tried to go back-to-back days, and I went 0 for 5 the following day. I would love Galatasaray to beat Leeds, but I'm just going to watch the football now. I'm not a predictions guy anymore. Maybe I'll give my thoughts after. Unbelievable. Real question is Tottenham going to get relegated, man? Could you imagine how crazy that would be? Alright, we're not going to list all of these up. Let's go to, like, somewhere between 60 and 70. Maybe we'll land on, like, 65. That way we have enough space for our tradable packs. Because I don't want to hurt ourselves doing League SBCs. Wait, is that tomorrow already? I thought it was Wednesday and Thursday. No, I guess it'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, because Europa would be Thursday. Yeah, you're right. Alright, we actually will stop at 60. We'll pop it up there. Alright, let's rip, boys. Some tradable packs. What do we got? 13 Jumbos. 12 Prime Electrums. How much are gold rares going for? 7 hundo. How about fodder? Is that like the same price? Yeah. About 84s. 750 as well. Dang, man. Crazy times with this market. How have your guys' daily FUT birthdays been? We made a video covering a little bit of that, but just overall what I feel like EA's done wrong with FUT birthday and what I hope they don't continue moving forward. But one of the things I said in there was people might think on the surface us getting a daily like FUT birthday guarantee with no cap is a good thing. But in general, I think the pack weight's going to be so bad that realistically you could do it every single day it's available. And I do not think most people will walk away with the card over 100k. Now that we say that, I'm going to pack Ronaldo in mine, so I'll have to bite my words, but we'll see. Walkout. Can't wait to make 2k on this. $87. I'm on cold. You love to see it, man. Dude, Guendouzi was supposed to come to Sunderland. We need him. Next season he's coming. You heard it here first. Alright, we'll go, what, 3-4? Let's do that. Alright, Turkey. We don't need ya. We don't need ya. Araujo? When did Araujo go to Celtic? Surely that's a loan, right? Chelsea are accelerating their pursuit of Sunderland goalkeeper Robin Roofs. The 23-year-old has impressed since joining Sunderland from NEC last summer and has now caused the attention of several elite clubs. Sunderland are said to value Roofs at 50 mil and are braced for potential offers if interest intensifies in the coming months. As much as I love Roofs, the amount of PSR room 50 mil would give on top of the 100 mil we still have to spend and then the finances next season, that could be pretty chunky, man. Is Pogba worth anything? Dude, make player prices great again. I packed Van de Ven from a player pick once again, untradeable. Will I use him in League SBCs instead of an Evo? Absolutely. EA knows I do it, so that's why they keep giving him back. Leonard Prescott will be in the first team squad for the first time tomorrow as a third goalkeeper. You're big in York. Eligible for the men's national team. He's one that we wouldn't be able to get until the senior level. Enormous potential. That would be sick. I'd take him. I'd take anyone on the men's national team, to be fair. If you can kick a football before the World Cup, you're more than welcome. I guess Real Madrid has Pochettino on a short list to become the new manager, so I don't know if that's going to be... I'd assume it'd be after the World Cup if something like that would happen. I couldn't see him leaving a World Cup team in the host country. Dude, Aiden Morris, player of the match again. Baller. American ballers everywhere. Things you love to see. Alright, we'll chuck him up. What's that bring us to? 79? Perfect, plenty of room still. We'll also do a walkthrough of Chem Styles here in a minute, boys. Let me finish the Prime Election packs first. Tradable promo! Who is it? Centerman German. This is the 88 rated, right? Hey, we will take that, man. Amiri. You know what that means. Discard. So we don't lose coins with the EA tax. We are tax evaders here. Don't tell the IRS I said that. Alright, 6 is the total. I feel like that number's low. I feel like it should be higher. I haven't been doing the guarantee 89 maxes. That's probably why. Is there anyone of value from those? Dude, it feels so weird listing Cotes for 700 coins. Knowing that he's not a League SBC card. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart, man. Also, there's almost like 30k. Dang. So I can put in like 583 squads to get a card worth maybe 30k. WEA. What a SBC. To be fair, it is a good place to put 83s. I'll give them that. I'm not going to complain just to complain. I just wish they had tradable packs that were decent so we could use it as a coin generating thing. But they made it 2-player untradable packs. Not been on the game since Team of the Year, since still have 100 main from Premium and 230 from Prem. Is the grind any different? My grind, yes. The menu grind in general, no. So we are going a different direction. I'll quickly kind of explain for those of you who haven't either been here in a while or want a quick one outside of videos. So essentially, when we all degen this game, we could get close to 25 plus League SBC runs a day, whether you're doing the mixed or the premium. However, the issue becomes, once you go past that, you either have to be insanely more efficient, which most of us are already extremely efficient, or you have to just put more time in. And as the game goes on, people really don't want to put more time in. So what we're doing instead is we're taking the liquid coins we're getting from that, doing more and more League SBCs to make more and more coins, and we're leveraging the coins we're making there into consumables long term. So for me, I'm turning the few million we've made from League SBCs recently, we're turning that into hopefully 25 million by the end of the year through consumables. We got a ton of different consumables we're doing that through. We're doing it as investments, we're doing it through flips, we're doing it through League SBC pulls, and that list will only get higher and higher. And as prices fluctuate, we'll keep updating how much kind of is worth in our club. And the goal is to get that as high as possible. What's the current menu grind right now? Dailies, premium mixed, and player picks. There's no crafting upgrade yet. Dude, the amount of tradables that we're getting from this promo is insane. Let's go. I mean, he's probably discard, but we'll take it. Didadante. Oh, is he not discard? Is he like 15K? WEA. Oh my goodness, we're cooking. Is he good? I'm sure, like any of these cards, if you put the playstyles and playstyle pluses that you wanted to and turn it untradeable, you could make them all decent but not fantastic. So, yeah. That's frustrating. Alright, transfer list is getting full. Oh, he is good, you're saying. I thought you were asking. We need something to grind like a crafting upgrade or something. It's very hard to get 88 and 89 rated squads. I disagree, actually. The thing I was just critiquing EA on, the daily 89s, if you put 83 rated squads in there, so get rid of a bunch of 81s, 82s, 83s, 84s daily, you can do 389 max FUT birthdays. That's a fantastic place to get fodder. On top of daily player picks, the promo drop rate. How many coins you can make from League SBCs. You could just buy fodder at that point then. Most fodder is extremely cheap. High-end ones might not be super duper cheap, but like I said, the coins you're making from League SBCs could easily pay for it, so it's 100% doable. What do you need 89 squads for right now? What are you going for? Look at that, already up to 2.4 again. Things you love to see. Alright, so let's keep an eye on these boys. 1.2 right now. Just go back in and see if we can get any snipes. They're up to 900. Okay. Easy. Alright, let's sit in the 15th minute. There we go, boys. 450. Other one? Oh, I missed that one. You're very nervous for the game? Because if you lose, the season's over, basically. How much you buying them for and selling? We're trying to snipe under the current buy now, and I'm currently listing for 1,200. We picked up earlier today for 500 and 550. Oh my gosh. Dang, I was too slow. Now we're selling for, we were picking up for 500 to 550, and we were selling them for 900 plus. Now we're selling them for 1,200, so we're trying to get them under 1,200. Obviously, the more coins, the better. We could theoretically pick these up all at 850 and make a few hundred per card, but I'm trying to show how crazy snipes can be. Yeah, if you guys need kind of a catch up on how we're doing chem styles, daily fluctuations, long-term investments, realistic goals, how you can map everything out, what you want your coin goal to be, we have some chem style videos on the channel as of recently to help out a ton. It's just printing coins. You can do League SBCs with them too, because you get a ton from League SBCs, but man, it's beautiful. 89 squads around 90K. Gotcha. I don't know. How do you guys think Liverpool's going to do tomorrow? How much you sell chem styles for? I think I can make 2 times the money I'm making from the premium mix by selling chem styles manually. Yeah, so I do 1.5x, 2x, 3x, 5x, and 10x. So I'll have times where I try to double my coins. I'll have times where I'm trying to lazy list in a 1.5x. It really depends. Kind of like my daily investments, my goal is 2 to 3x. Weekly flips, closer to 3x and 2x. And then long term, it's the 5x to 10x. In general, making coins at every step and having more consumables than you did the day before, the week before. Ultimately getting you to a point where when they do inevitably go up in price, you have a ton. I reckon we beat them 2-1 tomorrow. In the second leg, 3-0. All right, let me quickly pick up. Where are they? Where's the basic? There it is. Ooh. Can I ask why you don't want Liverpool to win? Me? Did I say I didn't want Liverpool to win? I don't think I said that. I think it'd be funny to see them lose. Like you said, their season would essentially be over. I think that's comical. But I'm not like rooting against them. UT Event Stadium. Dude, who knows? Alright, let's keep an eye on kits. I feel like in the past I've accidentally quick sold a ton of kits of value. Dude, I'm still 100% convinced that they're going to bottle the league. I think Arsenal's not going to win the Prem. Every time they drop points, though, City doesn't do them, or City does them a favor and also drops points. So we'll see what ends up happening, but That's been my prediction since the start of the season. West Ham and Brentford are still playing for the cup right now. Let's see. Arsenal has a game in hand and they're up 7 points. So City could make the gap 4. Yeah, dude, it could get crazy. Who does Arsenal have for the next few games? Let's take a look at the rest of their schedule. They got Everton coming up. Oh, they got a bunch of cup games too. Dude, they don't have many Prem games until April? Like halfway through April. I bet most teams don't, because that's what break as well, partially. When's international break? Is that the final week in March? Hey, Aussie men, the goal scorer tomorrow. W. Dude, it's so nice that it's getting darker later now that the time changed. I am willing to give up an hour of sleep to have more sun out. That's an infinitely good trade-off. There's the Young Boys kit. Or Dead Eyes. Beautiful. Did I finish my Prime Electrons? I did. You seen Spain might drop out of the World Cup because of, I'm not going to say the thing in Iran right now? That would cause them to drop out of the World Cup? As like a boycott? C-Barbs, what's up, buddy? Did 183.10 and got 3 FUT birthdays. In 83.10, you mean the 83.14? Or did they drop a 83.10? I missed it. Hey, draft token. You know what that means, boys. Stack them up. 14, nice. Because America putting tariffs on Spain. Gotcha. Yamal's going to be the only one to show up for the World Cup. He's going to 1v11. Gold rares are more than Discard, by the way. They're like 850 or 800. I've been listing them for 700. You get a quick sale. Are they... Will they sell quickly for 800? Dude, I feel like we're going to build up so much money in the common chem styles as well that we're not even realizing right now or really counting too much. Why did I just put that gold comment in my club? I'm just chilling and sniping anchors. It feels like free coins. Guys, when I tell you, literally, do your daily League SBCs when you're sick of the game. Just do a little bit of sniping, a little bit of flipping, and you're good. I've been playing so much Pokemon that I feel like I've barely been touching this game, but we're still making a good amount of coins. Also, too, dude, it's fun. It's fun to have a new challenge to work for. I'm not expecting to make 25 mil by, like, next week, for those of you wondering. The goal is to have 25 million liquid coins by the end of the game. Realistically, hopefully, around team of the season time would be sick. Or any time after that too, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The main thing is the buildup of total numbers now. If we can continue to do League SBCs for pure profit, get more from the Jumbo Gold Pack, and keep buying more at low prices, flip at low prices, get more in the club, it's literally going to become a numbers game. If we can get tens of thousands of chem styles in the club, the less we need the price to go to for us to hit our benchmarks. The beautiful thing is even if we don't make 25 mil, if we make 20 mil, sweet. If we make 15 mil, awesome. We make 10 mil, sick. You set it high, so that way if you don't reach it, you still end up in the stars. What's the saying? You shoot for the moon. If you miss it, you still end up in the stars. Something like that. Yom. Yom. I'm not saying to get off at anchors, but I would say there are also other chem styles that people's eyes aren't really on that you can do very similar stuff with. If you guys wanted to. Not fight each other. You want to know what the beautiful thing is as well with the chem styles? The daily fluctuation's so nice. It reminds me kind of the built-in Libin Sud at the start of the year. Remember when we first got League SBCs and Libin Suds would go between like 1,000 to like 3,000 coins? They would consistently fluctuate. Another anchor. Let's go. Many times a relisting does it usually take to sell 100? Very rarely do I not sell everything. It really depends on when you're listing. So my rule of thumb is I do it earlier in the day. So I do it at dramatically low prices, which I know realistically after new content, the prices are going to go up. I don't really list too much at that earlier time. I wait till prices already rise and then I'll list things. And then what will end up happening is if I'm lazy listing, like for example, earlier, if I got them for 500, if I listed them right when I got them for 500, they were probably going for 700 by the end of the hour. Me listing them for 900 would have been considered a lazy list, but I just listed them all together once, waited until they expired to relist them all later, and then they basically all insta went. So I guess technically one relist, but it was to time them all up together. What chem styles do you usually buy? C-Barbs, I would take a look at our chem style video, brother. We break down the ones that I go over and what I think has the best long-term potential in how we trade with them, how we flip them, how we reinvest in them, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that being said, I still want to do, on average, I would say we're down to maybe 5 to 10 League SBC runs a day. More closer to 10 plus, but I'm not going as hard on League SBCs as I used to. There'll be days where I'll go harder in general, but I think I want the weekly average more than focus on a daily amount. Especially the days we're not streaming. I did last week. I think I watched something about chem styles. Yeah, if you didn't watch, or if you need a refresher, it's the how I'm going to make 25 mils on chem styles. We break down literally every piece of information you need to know. So I would go back to that. Because using that advice already, most people would probably... Please don't end. We recommend that you use a lower bit rate. I haven't changed my bit rate. What are you talking about? If it crashes, we'll go live again. We should hopefully be good though. Think it's fine now? I don't want to jinx it. So I'm not going to say that myself. But yeah, it looks like it was doing the loading thing like the internet bugged out. Gotcha. Well, we'll keep going through it regardless. I'll go until it says crashed, and then I'll reset it if need be. Yeah, now it says excellent again, so that was weird. Changed literally nothing. Now it's working. Alright. We'll keep going. We'll do the daily PPs. So did you do another vid or just the one I'll go back to and watch? We'll do an updated one either this week or next week on a episode 2. But if you haven't watched the 25 mil, how I'm going to make 25 mil one, or you're confused, I would go back to that one. Because that's where we break down the basics of everything and the path I'm going to go. Hey, we got one that we didn't have before. Let's go. Did you read my message? Hello, I'm back in trade. Made 1 million last night. Cruise cards and Taurus cards. Nice, man. That's sick. Let's go. W. Grinded hard, I see. You are grinder. Fraud Scooter! I'm not a fraud. Don't call me that. Please don't call me that. You're hurting my feelings. On 6.5 mil? Nah, bro. You gotta stop making me look bad, man. Fake friend. Scotty, I can't come down. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll try to lock in something for April. It's like the meme, though. It's like the meme when you're an adult. It's like, hey, I'd love to hang out. Are you free at 4:15 to 5:45 on July 17th, 2030? Never wants to see my son again? Your son was texting me the other day. He said he wants to learn how to do the menu grind. You missed his first words, FIFA? He didn't say FIFA. He said EAFC to be specific, but yeah. How is he? How you only got 8? I've got 16 different FUT birthdays. Because C-Barbs, I've been touching grass recently. So I have not been on the game as much. And by grass touching, I've been playing a crap ton of Pokemon. And football IRL. He's 8 months old. I need to go on Facebook and see the Viking update picture. Have you guys posted that? I saw the one last month. Does flipping cards with hunters or shadows and selling more still work? Yes. 100%, especially if special cards are low in price right now, which I believe they still are. Chem style flipping itself is insane too. I'm making like crap ton per card on the investment and flipping side, but if you did want to like put chem cells on these, you could. Dude, right now I would look at every single one of these heroes and I'd pick them up for 10.5, 10.75. I'd list them for 12K. I would just do that over and over and over again. You could make 1,000 a card right now with all these too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You should buy our place. Perfect opportunity to move here. I debated that a little bit. When you originally were talking about getting, growing out of the house quickly and needing a new place, I was like, huh. That would be a, interesting opportunity, but how is everyone though? You said it's You're doing a birthday party on Friday? Duffy? Duffy? Always asking when you're moving here? Hey. Maybe one of these days will actually happen. We'll see. We shall see. People-wise, I would absolutely. Illinois-wise, eh. You have a house available at a good price? I don't know, Scotty. From what you were telling me, it sounded like you wanted to get rid of it very quickly because of issues you've been dealing with in it. So, I don't know about that. Maybe a good price, but... Oh, you just fixed them all? Dude, you know what you should do? You should do a trade with people you're getting the house from right now. Be like, hey, take this one for us. Are you actually going to start flipping houses? Let's go. That'd be sick. Sam, we got them all from the 8314s and guarantees. Yeah, you get a ton from there. You can buy the house for 3.5. $3.50? I'll shake on it. But it'll be worth it to have you here? Dude, that would be sick. When, I mean, I can start looking now. Is there any free weekends in April past the first one? Because the first one's the Easter weekend. Probably. I'll have to see which weekend I'm serving in Doxa Kids. When you streaming to? We'll be live for at least 2 hours today, C-Barbs. So, another hour 15 at least. Alright. Start ripping some packs. How come you started earlier? I did not start earlier. The United States had a time change before Europe does. Or the UK at least. So, I'm technically the same time for me. So, whatever time it is for you that we started, which is usually for me 4 hours after new content. Now it's technically 3. We'll just be unpacking for the next few months. So, is it official? I can't remember what your last message was. I know you were looking at reappraisal. Is it now like official? Let's go! Cold! W. So, when's the move-in date? Is it that closes April 2nd? Nice. Yeah, dude, I'd help with like house projects too if you need lifting stuff as well. You start at 9 p.m. Usually it's 10 p.m. So, good news is you get an hour more of me, I guess. Or at least an hour earlier. So less than a month till the new house. Is there anything about this old house you're going to miss? Or is it more you're just kind of ready to get out of there? Just ready to get out? Dude, what are you going to do? Actually, no, I'm going to ask it, but don't answer. My question was going to be, what are you going to do for like a gaming room / like a game room? Like, what are you going to do with your gaming setup? What are you going to do with your games? But I'm curious to see what you end up doing with it. Because I feel like you got some like crazy plan or something in your head of how it's going to look. Yeah, leave it a surprise. All right, we'll open these down to 15 hundo or until our dupe storage gets full. Then we'll do the daily 8314s, boys. It's going to be so good. So good. Did you get any new board games, Scooter? Scoots Magoots? One new? A new release, or is this one of the pledges? Just way down my back one. Pledges. Nice. Nice. Armando Broja's market value has fallen to 8 mil today. You love to see it. I'm so happy Sunderland didn't get him. That would have been awful. Yo, has anyone been playing Pokemon? I've been playing so much Pokemon Fire Red. I originally was trying to shiny hunt, and then I kind of stopped. And now I'm shiny hunting again, but instead of doing it on Fire Red, I'm doing it on a variation of Fire Red with increased shiny odds. But just keeping the new board games to pledge stuff, and then turning my channel into more of a board game gameplay channel. And still your post of the things you're working on too, showing those off, right? Unless I haven't seen a new short in a while. Maybe it's just showing me your old ones. Alright, we about to be full. We about to be full, boys. So basically, companies pay YouTube to show ads, and we pay YouTube to not show ads. That is so true. True. Wait, Robinhood has a banking app now? Has a higher APY as well. Ooh. I might have to dabble. Another walkout. Let's get it. Alright, time for the rest of the player picks. Just became so expensive, me buying any board game I didn't have, so I've gotten more contained of just doing game found stuff ones. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things too where, like, it probably doesn't feel like it right now, but the true snowball of if you're enjoying the content you're making and you don't stop doing it because you enjoy it, it's genuinely going to pay for itself eventually. Whether that's companies reaching out to work with you, you reaching out to other companies to work with, whether that's just like the AdSense from the videos itself. And then it's inevitably going to like pay for itself, which then opens up to even more too, which is really exciting. That's like, especially too for like, I don't know how you're taking it, but like, I've kind of always said in the back of my head, I don't think I'd ever want to do like content creation full time. If there was ever like an insane opportunity, I'd probably take it up. But in general, I just like, hey, being able to buy like the video games I want to buy because of it, or go on a vacation because of it. That doesn't need to be like a full-time salary. to do so. Who's the top player to Evo from FUT Birthday? That's a good question. I wonder what the favorite one is. Because, like, my whole take on the FUT Birthday one... Ooh, hold on. Before I say that. Ooh. Not 5-5, though. I'm not a fan... I don't know. We covered it on the video of us talking about EA yesterday. For, like, pack-pulled ones, this makes sense. Of completely free playstyles and playstyle pluses, if you have patience, making a somewhat meta card. It's understandable. Where I kind of disagree with this is having to take a tradable one off the market if you don't pack it, like a Yamal or like a Ronaldo, and having to put them into an Evo to make them untradeable to get the playstyles on them. If this is a one-off idea and they just wanted to try it for FUT Birthday, sweet, cool. But if this becomes the new kind of standard, I think it's just going to make it less and less appealing for low-end promo cards in general. But then, too, I don't know necessarily if it'd give less value to the tradable ones because people would still want to buy them and Evo them. But, like, we used in the video Ronaldo as an example. It's nice that he's 5-star, and you can make him whatever playstyles and playstyle pluses you want. All it takes is 1 week later for EA to drop a new meta, and those playstyles and playstyle pluses aren't going to be as good. But my main thing, especially with like the Ronaldo-esque cards, look how many promo cards Ronaldo has. On top of his player SBC that you had to choose between him and Messi. And then think about all the gold rare Messi and Ronaldo Evos that people have been doing. So it's like we're getting to the point where most people probably have a decently good Evo already that's high rated of a lot of these cards. That could potentially eventually become even better if you kind of hit the lottery with what they choose for the next meta to be. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly at the moment who's like the most used one. That's a good question. I wish we could take our players from our club, like my Sunderland players. I wish I could make a Sunderland card into a FUT Birthday, like Xhaka. Make him into a FUT Birthday so he's 5-star, and then put whatever I want on him. That'd be cool and more unique. I don't like how the FUT Birthday ones you can only do right now for those is the actual Evo section where it gives you playstyle pluses on it and doesn't guarantee you 5-5. Alright, I guess it's time to do the dailies. Let's get out of provisions first. Do 85s. All gold rares. Yesterday my mom found out I was a junkie, but she don't care. As long as I be getting honest money, so I don't care. So we have Evos for 10 more days. League SBCs are set to expire later this week, right? Where's the date on those? 2 days away. Interesting. Do you guys think we're going to get the same old copy and pasted League SBCs, or do you guys think EA might change things up a little? Provisions and the 8314 expire on the same day. 8587 is going away. I wonder. They could potentially move this. Keep the 83 squad the same. Make it like an 85 to 88 or 89. That could be sick. and easy to do. I don't think that's going to be game breaking. Pop those in. All right, we'll do the 8314s. Let's clear our low-end dupe storage first. Up to 82s. Just our storage. That way we can make room. Alright. If we could get a FUT birthday, that'd be sick as well. Take a walk out, even though it's a snake. Yo, bro, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Welcome back. I joined training groups on Facebook. Wanted to know who to flip tonight and when to sell. Is it like a free trading group on Discord? Or not Discord, Facebook? I've never used Facebook for a trading group, I don't think. I've seen like plenty of free ones on like Twitter or X and Discord and stuff. $88. Low key, not having a triple upgrader out right now could actually be a good thing. Can I get some recommendations about my team? Sure. We got our Discord in the description, or you can put !Discord if you want to post it in the team section there. We can take a look at it. Just in general, I don't play a ton of gameplay, so my suggestions might not be the best. But I'll look at it. I bet no one will answer me. I just can't imagine Facebook groups being that active for like young people playing the game. I could see a bunch of like 30-plus-year-olds in it. But like most people probably have like family and kids. So I don't know how active they are in the game. Thank you, no problem, buddy. Let me know when you post it or if there's any issues getting on there. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do all. We'll do 83 to 84s. The newest. Want to make 25 mil like me? Hey, gold. We don't have the 25 mil yet. We will have it. Especially if we get exchanges, it's GG's. Alright, we'll keep putting these in. Any more Team of the Weeks in SBC storage? It doesn't look like it. Pop one of these in. The nice thing is I feel like I'm getting so many 85 and 86 rated ones. It makes ratings just a ton easier. The Cruising Tours was a gamble, 2 a.m. UK, and sold at 10 a.m. Yeah, I'm personally not a fan of those sort of flip things because I just don't know that sort of market well enough. It's easier for me to kind of flip chem sales or just kind of like do league SBCs for profit, even if it's maybe a tad bit slower. 100% putting a Newcastle card in. Absolute fraud. Alright, daily's done. Let's get those opened. Are we going to get a FUT birthday in these? That's the real question. Will it happen? Not in the first one, at least. Might look to EM tonight to see what meta cards might go down. So what is it that happened? You went late night to find meta cards that dropped in price, and then by the morning, they were higher. There we go. Who's this? Double walkout. Ooh, double FUT birthday. We got Bade. I don't think I had Bade yet. Both discard, but we'll take it. Feeling like Jessica Badu. Double. Sick, man. So that's 2 more. So now we're up to 10. I haven't done my daily yet. My daily guarantee. So that'll be another one. Yeah, I used FUT see lowest price and made a lot of coins on cruise. Bought a lot, 1090s, and sold for 1.3 mil. Taurus was small profit. Nice. Then no FUT birthday in that one. So 2 out of 3. 2 promo cards and 3 is not bad. So now my question is, with my 83s filling up, would it make more logical sense to throw all my 83s into the max 89 FUT birthday for more fodder? Probably, right? Pop that in. You have no 85s anymore or 84s? Get on that League SBC grind, buddy. Alright, let's see what we can get out of here. Alright, dudes, we got another FUT birthday upgrade. Let me know the best one you guys have gotten so far. Come on. Pretty pleasy, eh? I beg. Come on. Please be Ronaldo. Center mid. Remember when I said the max 89 would probably be better than this one? Yeah, I'm convinced. That's tragic. Absolutely tragic. All right, so we still have provisions. That's fine. That's chill. We don't need Team of the Weeks for these. Solid. So, SBC storage, what do we got? 84s, 83s, 82s, right? Okay, only up to 83s. So I'll do just 83s for now. We'll eventually do 82s in there too. That is so boring. Watch me get a crazy pull from these 2-player packs that I was talking the most crap about. Watch it happen. These are going to be the best pack ever. Alright, so that made a bunch of room in our club. Solid. Who's this? Ugh. Man. We are in the mud, as the kids say. Absolutely disgusting. Despicable stuff happening. Alright, we're trying these player packs. Know you're cooked? I'm very cooked. Dude, YouTube makes no sense, man. The best two performing YouTube shorts were the 10 coin and the 30 coin pack that we got literally nothing in. And we're complaining with not getting a walkout. How does that work, man? I guess that's a good problem to have, right? That's what the people want. Okay, so we can do winter provisions. What I'll do, even though it's not the best for League SBCs. We'll take our full dupe storage and put them into player picks. So let's keep spamming these. Some gold packs as well. Alright, we'll take a look too at consumable prices. So the guy I was talking about before, Leonard Prescott, who's 16, goalkeeper, whose dual citizenship is US and Germany. Supposedly he's on the path to be Germany's #1 goalkeeper. I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm ever hearing of him. Obviously, he's only 16, so plenty of time. But if US could get him, that'd be sick. Another Shadow, first owner this time. Put that on a card. The Pokemon Company is hiring real-life Pokemon professors. They're looking for PhD holders who have experience in research related to the ecology of plants and animals. I might have to sign up for that. Underqualified, but I'll do it. So we have the daily common golds we can still do. You know what? I'm going to just spam a bunch of 81 plus player picks this week. Why not? We're going to make the most of these, man. Let's go crazy. Dude, if we can consistently get 84 pluses in these, absolute gold mine. Pedri's in my NBA 2K26 lobby 24 hours before UCL match day. Pedri the GOAT. Romero's leaving Tottenham in the summer. I feel like everyone's going to leave Tottenham in the summer. Let's go. Another 89. Cold. W. Should we? Actually, let's keep 82s. Let's go 81s and below. That way we can do the daily 89s. Oh yeah, I like this a ton. This is gonna work. Pop that in. Realistically, how many of the team that started yesterday are good enough for the PL? If Roofs goes, then Elborg worries me. 09, Bertruda, Reg, Talby, Daria, Maenda aren't good enough. Eastdoor's going up 2, another big window needed. I feel like the issue in Sunderland right now is like two different things. The issue for the longest time was literally just survival. And now that, like, survival's not guaranteed by any means. Anything could still happen. But now, like, how quickly the expectation of 20th place, getting the lowest amount of points ever, to finishing relatively high, or at least doing really well at the start of the season. Right now, going through a little bit of down form. It's going up a little bit now, but the last month or so has not been the greatest form. I feel like the expectations changed so much. With still so much money sitting in the balance that they can spend. With a few sales, they could probably get another 75 to 100 mil on top of the 100 mil they already have to spend, plus a whole nother year of spending, and probably a bunch of smaller sales too. So, like, realistically, they have plenty of room to build. But my goodness. Do I feel like there's always overreactions? It's so annoying. Like, you can have criticism. There's nothing wrong with criticizing your club. But when so much change is happening so quickly, and so many things are going well, I feel like there's always people who nitpick the things that aren't perfect. Which a newly promoted club's not supposed to be perfect. You don't have to tear everything down because it's not 100% yet. But yeah, that being said, there will be plenty of investment over the summer. Alright, so that should be clear. Do we have any more provisions? Yeah, 2 more. I love how it's been officially over a week since Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, and there are people who are still stuck in Professor Oak's lab trying to get a shiny starter. That is beautiful. All for the love of the game. Had a kit clash today, so I turned on high contrast mode for the first time. Wait, does that actually fix it? Interesting. Doesn't fix me being colorblind, though. I don't think anything's going to help that. If the kit clash happens, I'm just screwed. It's a GG. But for there to be a kit clash to happen, I have to be actively playing a game. Which is, the chances of that are relatively low. Or an 83. Alright, when's the next promo card coming? We've had a drought. Also, too, they should just make the provisions unlimited. Why not? There's no guaranteed rating in there, so. Or there's a max rating, so it's not like you can pack anything crazy from it. It's just recycling. Bang. Jurassic Park, but it's bioengineered Pokemon. That would be sick. Could you imagine that as a video game? Falls into the Tyrannatorium exhibit. That'd be sick. Hidden CIA documents declassified after 60 years with potential cure for cancer. Somehow that does not surprise me in the slightest. Another 83. All right, perfect. We are now in a good spot. We should be able to do these with the dupe storage. Let's see. 84s, 83s, some 82s. Do down to 81. Actually, let's keep opening packs to get more from them. And it'll balance out. So we'll do the small rares. Do another 13 of these. Get it even. UK equivalent to a bazooka. It's a guy running around with the largest machete I've ever seen. Nah, it's the Grim Reapers thing. Bro, what has he got? Nah, that's wild. Alright, 5 more. Any changes to the menu grind? When was the last time you were here, Trappy? Or last time you were doing a menu grind? Team of the year. Yeah. So we're still doing dailies, league SVCs, 83-14, stuff like that. Player picks. If a crafting upgrade comes out, we'll do that too. But the main difference now is instead of trying to do like 25 plus runs of league SBCs a day, we're doing like 5 to 10 on average with the coins from those and the chem styles we get from those, continuing to reinvest into more chem styles and flipping those for even more coins. So I'd say in the last probably 2 weeks, we've probably made over $1 million so far just on those, and we'll continue reinvesting and flipping. Just kind of keep doing it over and over. That's like the main difference. We have guaranteed FUT birthdays. You get daily. There's a guaranteed 89 max, so you get 3 times a day that you can put 83s into. So a ton of stuff. But the essentials are still relatively the same. What is this Burrow play? What am I watching? Dang, man. They're moving. Species supporter who went through ups and downs with Pochettino. I can tell you this. You're never winning the league under him, as he isn't the best in the league. Lacks overall consistency and tactical awareness for small games. He'll get the best out of Mbappe at his peak. All right, so we still haven't done the dailies here. Lovely. Let's do the max 89. So let's do 84s to 82s. Storage. We'll throw in 80s and 81s if they're there. We'll do newest. Two, 83 cold. All right, let's pop those. Alright, let's open these two. If we could get an 88 or 89, I'd be out of this world happy. Trash, trash, and trash. The 287s. We got Ohio, of course. I mean, we'll take more. Feels wrong counting these, but technically have them. My daughter made $110 on her lemonade stand today in like 30 minutes. Turned out people were just handing her 5s and 10s, and she was assertively saying thank you for the tip and not offering change. W. W, daughter. And the menus are broke again. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gigneck's still playing? In the League MX, he just scored a game-winning goal. He's been playing in Mexico, Tigres, for 10 plus years now. Has it really been that long? Bro, I remember playing with him in Ultimate Team back in the day. Oh my gosh. Am I officially Unk? We might be. Be leg pressing today. Woo! Lightweight, baby! Alright, 14 more of these. Hopefully. We can land an inform. Alright, how is the transfers looking? Let's go, dudes. Alright. And just like that, boys, we're already starting to get 1,200 sales. One for 1,100 that we listed, but these were cards, again, like I said earlier today, we were picking up for 500 to 550. When these were 850 to 900 very quickly, we were sniping them, picking some up for 450, some for 650, 700. You can make so many coins on these. And even if you think they'll get higher or you think they'll get lower, just keep making coins on them and reinvest it in more. And over time, you'll have more and more of these chem styles, and it'll be easier and easier to make coins and notice the fluctuations. All right, cool. Yesterday my mom found out I was a junkie. She don't care. Easy money. Alright, we won't pick up too many of these. So I do want to get them hopefully tomorrow when they're back down. Yeah, if we did want to win them for 800, we could buy those and make 400 per card. I mean, those are getting sniped now. Let's go. Alright, where's the 450s from earlier? We need those undercuts, man. Come on. Pop those up. There's 750. $650, let's go. We'll do 1,200 again. I'd say we probably got 30% of what we listed to sell, would be my guess. If we did a full transfer of 100, I feel like that rate would be a lot higher. And that number would be higher too. How about 850? Dang, even 850s are going quickly. Dada was a junkie. Let's keep making coins on these. Oh, we should keep that Spain manager. Those in. Easy money. Should we get some more special cards too? Make 1,000 per one. Dude, Mateus Fernandez is insane, man. You reckon if, I mean, even if West Ham doesn't go down, I feel like he gets a move. He's what, only 21 as well, I think? Baller. Absolute baller. First, a perfectly recreated Kanto and Pokopia. Pokopia. Jeez, what am I calling it? Will hit 2 million views easily. Dude, it's going to be so insane. You could literally build a full game inside the game. That's how crazy it is. Hey. Gonzalo. Sunderland was supposed to get him. All right, 2 more of these. Whew. All right, we got more listed there. Five. Dude, am I tripping? When did this guy become a hero? I've never seen this dude in my life before today. Is this recent? Bierhoff. Probably do a bunch of 10.5 bids as well in specials. That might actually be the move. Let's make a little bit more coins. Sweet dudes. Well, I'm gonna go get another workout in. We'll do some dailies off stream. We'll do some League SBCs, build those up for tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for chilling. If you did enjoy, do me a favor, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, we'll see you Tuesday. Peace.